Yo, oh shit, what's good with y'all, boys or girls? I don't know if I have the girls watching. Not girls like me, but besides that, um, I have to recreate my freaking Fair Value Gap video because, dude, the other one came out like crap, and I just yapped to myself for 30 minutes straight with horrible quality. Literally horrible quality. So gotta recreate this one. So today we'll be going over fair value gaps, and essentially what fair value gaps are in the market are literally just a continuation tool, either to the upside or the downside. So I'm gonna just draw them out real quick. Bro, that sucks. It was literally yapping to myself. Well, I was teaching for a good reason, but bro, like as a content creator, like when you mess up on a video, like you just don't know. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do an example to the upside and then a downside. Boom, candle opens right here. Boom. This one a little more thicker. By the way, in the market, okay, hold on. Okay, let me make myself big so you guys can hear me out. Okay. In the market, one on one, I'm looking at you directly in your face. 101 in the market, these tools will not work 100%. Like, what I mean by that is you're gonna be like, wait, so this is BS. It's not BS. It's a good tool to use. What I'm meaning by that is, say you spot one out, it's not gonna hit it. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna hit it. It's not gonna happen. Like fair value gaps, you're gonna mark one out to the upside. You're gonna mark one up when you're in an uptrend and think, oh, it's gonna come down and go higher. No, it's gonna just keep on going higher because there's different other continuation tools and all that involved, and the market makers are really greedy, which are the banks and stuff. We're not gonna get too detailed to that, but I just wanted to give you guys a heads up, like, dude, because I thought it works every time. Like, before, I was really, like, locked in like that, and I didn't really want it that bad at the time. Like, I thought, like, it's gonna work every time. No. So, boom. We get a fair value gap right here. So, fair value gaps are tools that we can use when market could just retrace back into it. So say, boom, we get a candle to the downside. Boom. That candle to the downside, you know. By the way, these outer candles, you don't gotta worry about these. All you just gotta worry about for fair value gaps is these two little candles like that and a gap. It has to be a gap. If it's like this small, bro, no, bro, it's not gonna count. It's not gonna count, bro. It's not gonna count as an FVG unless it's like a gap. Like it's literally a gap. Oh shoot. But besides that, FVG, we can use this tool, you know, for a lot of things. I'm not gonna lie. We can use it for retracement. You know, price can go down, tap it, boom. What do we get? A higher candle up, and it just continues going up in the uptrend. So now I'm gonna do this for the opposite side, downside. Oh shoot. It's not gonna be the best, like, freaking thing because I suck at lining these up. Okay, boom. You know, get your candlesticks, your main ones that you're gonna need. Boom, boom. Boom, make this shorter. Make this shorter. Okay, why is it leaning? Okay. Boom. Fair value gap to the downside. Boom. Boom, fair value gap to the downside. Price can just literally just go like this. Boom. Tap it. Boom. Continue going lower. But by the way, we're not going to get into it yet. But there is a thing called an Ifvg, which is an inverse fair value gap. An inverse fair value gap is a good tool too, which a lot of people use it to take trades off of. I would recommend it, but you know, the strategy I'm using doesn't really depend on it that much. Like, it doesn't just depend on Ifvg. It depends on other things like liquidity sweep, breaker structure, order block, breaker block, equilibrium, you know, their SMT diversions. All that is literally in the strat that I'm going to teach you guys the more simpler way. My mentor, if you guys don't like how I explain the crap, cool, fine to me. You know, there's people that explain it better than me, like DGR. Like this guy right here. What? Now, I learned everything from him, and I'm literally getting to the strategy. I'm not profitable yet. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not profitable yet. I haven't made no money from the market, but I'm still learning it because I've been doing it for 6 months. And to be honest with you, I wasn't locked in on this at the time. I wasn't really locked in like that. So if you guys really want it, you guys can have it all you want, but you just got to be dedicated into the craft and, you know, see yourself. Damn it, man. Why is it not zooming in? Okay. 6 months ago, I haven't explained this, but like 6 months ago, like, I wasn't locked. Like, I knew about trading, but I would literally lie to my friend that put me on. Sorry, Jalen. He's probably going to watch this. But I literally lied to my friend talking about some. He would call me, like, at 12 in the morning talking about, yo, London, I didn't even know what higher highs were. I didn't even know what candle close. I didn't even know, like, anything. I didn't know nothing about candle closure or nothing because I wasn't just focused on the charts, on the daily. You know, I was literally just on this all day. Which I regret because right now, to think about it, I could have literally been profitable at this point. And, you know, your actions can take effect on how you are in the future. And you low-key it did. And at the time, too, I wasn't really locked in with God. So, you know, always, you can't do training without God, which is Jesus Christ himself. So, but, yeah, bro. Like, you guys gonna really want it. And I'm not, you guys can call me a TGR copycat, but, like, bro, I just learned off of him. But at the time, I didn't understand it because I was unlocked. Like, yeah, he's good at explaining it, but, like, there's some people that won't still understand it. And, you know, maybe he has, like, bro, if you don't understand TGR, bro, hold on, make myself smaller. Bring me down. Okay. Say you want TJR fair value gap. Boom. TJ. Okay, that's not. Okay. TJR fair value gap. Boom. He has multiple videos. If you guys don't understand. Oh, I'm gonna go get some water, bro. Ooh, I'm dying. Alright, your boy's back. Hold on, let me get a little refill real quick. You already know the vibes. Ooh. Bev. I'm gonna make sure not to spill this. So, sparkling water. See what it's hitting for. Ugh. Okay. That tastes disgusting. But we're gonna continue drinking anyways. Okay. So, as I was saying, if you guys don't like this video and you guys are like, this guy can't explain nothing for crap, go on TJR and search up fair value gaps, order clocks, or whatever you guys want. Why did I say order clocks like TJR? I don't care what you guys say. You guys can call me a copycat. I'm just explaining it because people still can't understand TGR's way. So there's people that just don't that are really slow. I mean, I was slow at the time, but like, bro, I wasn't like that slow where I have to not watch TGR and have to watch Bull Trades explain. But Bull Trades wasn't around. That's what I'm trying to make myself name for. Teaching it a little bit. But yeah, if you guys, excuse me, if you guys don't like it, like how the way I explained it today, just leave a comment or something I can improve on or something good. Alright, let's get into this. So I already see one right here. Oh, shoot. Okay, as you can see, boom, 3 candlestick pattern. What do we have? 1, 2, 3. And they have to be touching the tips. Okay, that's not wrong. But they have to be touching the wicks, tips. And what does that do? It confirms the order. Like, it comes back, fills the orders, boom. Look what it does. Boop, 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 boop. And that was right now, too. Okay, why is there Christmas music? Okay, that's a fair value gap to the upside. It's not the fair value gap to the downside. No introduction needed. Okay, you guys are going to see this a lot in the market, too. You guys are going to see, like, a big move down. And you guys are going to be like, oh, my gosh. Bull trades taught me the method. Like, I'm going to use it. No, guys. You guys are going to say this is an FVG. Yes, it is an FVG. You're correct. 5-minute FVG. But, bro, FVGs always, like I said, they don't work. Like, they're going to work, but they're not going to work like how I'm teaching. Like, okay. They always work. Okay? But, like, they're not always going to, like, market's not always going to tap it. There we go. That's what I could have just said earlier. But market's not always going to tap it. Market's not always going to inverse it. Market's not always going to do this. Market's not going to always do that. Because the market makers are greedy. They're going to wait for a better discount. Boom. You have another fair value gap right here. Boom. Yeah, look. This one got hit. But did the one above it get hit? No. Boom. It got hit. Boom. You see the little streaks of the wicks? Boom. You could have took a little short. I mean, I would have taken it, but boom, because there's a lot of different other confluences on there that you guys don't see because you guys are noobs. Boom. Okay. Let's see if we can find one. What is it going? Boom. You got 3 candlestick pattern for value gap. Boom. What did price do? It stopped out the buyers that were buying. Ugh. Oh my gosh, that brand sucks. Look, you could even call this one the fair value. You could have even called this the fair value gap too. I like this one more. Look, boom, you got a 3 candlestick pattern, 1, 2, and 3. Boom, the tips are touching each other. Boom, there's a big gap between them. What does market do? Stop out the buyers that were buying because they literally got faked out thinking, oh my gosh, the market is blasting. Nope, not happening. And it looks like a big news day too, so that could happen too. And price is inversed, so it just closed. In order to be an inverse for value gap, an IVG, it has to close. It has to close below it, chat. It has to close below it. So that's an example of the IFVG. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna make my face smaller because I want you guys to see like the whole freaking chart stuff. Okay, I'll let you guys like that one better. Okay, so you guys have to see my ugly face, but like right here. Like right here, bro. You're gonna see this when like market's open or something. Oh my gosh, it's a FVG. Bro, it's not always gonna get tapped, king. Just like how you shoot your shot at a girl, she's like a 10 out of 10 baddie. She might not go your way. Just like how the market doesn't want to go its way to that fair value gap. I think that was a good example of fair value gap, bro. that doesn't like work sometimes. But as you can see here, you guys can also use fair value gaps for your high time frames. Like boom, like your high time frames like could have been a better fair value gap entry. Did look hit that zone though. But would I have waited a big freaking move just to take a trade? No, I wouldn't. Because that's stupid. Can you even use these two to trade? I see, my mentor do it. This big gap right here. If you guys see this big gap in the market, that means it's like either, hold on. Like a big news or something happened. I think this was for the government shutdown. Boom, you can say that. Boom. Look what price did. It was in there for a while, and then it went out because of liquidity sweep and all the other confluences that I used to trade. So on the S&P, I used NASDAQ already like multiple times for my examples. So I'll stop it and then ask me for the business I can't for the business. Right, y'all just don't ever listen to Little Baby, bro. Like Little Baby's so tough. Okay. I can be like, dang, like this candle went out, but it didn't go all the way down. Yes, I know. It didn't go how an inverse would go. But you want to know why? Because it was an uptrend. It was already an uptrend, so like couldn't do nothing to save it. If it was in a downtrend and inverse to like, if it was in a downtrend, and there's a strong enough like liquidity sweep basically. Like this is liquidity sweep right here. Boom, liquidity sweep. Boom, liquidity sweep right here too. Yes, market just fills those liquidity voids, whatever you want to call them. They just fill them, and yes, market can shift from them, but it's not. It's always going to continue in its trend. Either ways, there's liquidity. You can tell. I'll teach you guys how to mark out like liquidity and stuff. You can tell when the market gets affected by liquidity really bad. Like really good. I don't know why I said really bad. Like right here. Well, we'll get into that later, bro. We'll get into that in another video like next week or something, bro. I don't even know, man. But again, like I said, bro, fair value gaps don't always like the market doesn't like tap them, bro. So it's like how you shoot your shot at that one baddie, it ain't gonna happen, gang, because the market ain't gonna tap it. Boom. It's not tapping those prices, son. Do what I do when I do my thing. Can't say everything's gonna rain. Made a big dude break, can't whip push it, and she pure cocaine. Streets probably got a little sick, but I got a little coop no brain. Coop no brain, ain't worried about you. I'ma do what I do when I do my thing. Okay, look. Boom. For value gap. By the way, there can be other confluences. Liquidity sweep, break structure. Break structure, guys. Oh my goodness. Like, this is such a good move up. But, literally, look, for value gap, boom, price goes into that, fills orders, and just Elon Musk, freaking Tesla nuclear rocket just shoots up there. You know what I mean? Let's see. Oh, fair value gap right here. Boom, what did price do? Hit it. Wow, go down. You can even say this is a fair value gap too, but it's not that good of one I would use like in the market like that. Like, see, as price did close below it, but like that's a doji. Like you wouldn't want to go against it at its own will. And there was a liquidity sweep possibly to the uptrend, so it was already in an uptrend either ways. Alright, look. Boom. This is good inverse right here. This is good inverse. Boom. Oh wait, never mind. This is not a good inverse because price closed already up here. But it okay. So price closed up here, but there's more to it. There can be liquidity sweeps, there can be equilibrium, there can be discounts, and then boom, the banks just buy, and then there can be bracket structure in the market. Honestly, fair value gaps are useful, but like you wouldn't want to take a trade off of them, bro. Like just from seeing these examples. Boom. This is a good fair value gap right here. Look. Now you're gonna be like, wait, but the candle went past it. Yeah, it went past it. But like I said earlier, it has to close. It has to close in order to be an inverse fair value gap. So this doesn't matter to me. When I see this, I'm like, I don't give a damn. It's like that one girl at school calling you ugly and she's like chopped. Like, okay, I don't care, you're ugly yourself. Boom, right here. Literally, boom. Like, you don't care about this. As long if this candle, this blue candle right here, if this blue candle right here would have closed, oh yeah, oh I love you, like yeah, you know, I'll take care of you, you know, like yeah, I see you, yeah, I'm gonna take care of you. Like, you're gonna take action of that because it's inversed, you know. Just gotta keep your eye open. Boom, if I get to the downside, boom, what do you see? Boom, big move down, big 3 candlestick move down. This looks like news candles. Boom, what does price do? Fill the orders. Boom, price continues to go down. Boom, you could take a short off of that. What did price do? 3 candlestick pattern formed. Uptrend. What does price do? Come down, fill that, but it inversed to the downside. So what does this mean? It stopped out buyers. It stopped out buyers because people thought, oh my gosh, the market, it's going up, it's going up. No, fool. There's a gap in the market. There's a gap in the market. So that means that that price has to just go down, and the market makers want a discount, like a better discount for it, in order for it to dump. So boom, what does price do? It inversed because it closed below it. It inversed, boom, just dumped, and yep, just kept on dumping off of more of those. I gotta slip on a rub. Okay, what does price do here? Boom, we see this 3 candlestick pattern right here. Boom, goes up, but we have to wait for it to like fill it. What did price do? We don't worry about this. If we were right here, we'd be like, oh damn, you don't want to just take the trade. You're just gonna want to wait. I mean, there could have been a liquidity sweep right here. I mean, I already see that. There could have been more liquidity sweeps. You already know that the market's in a downtrend. You would have known a lot of things, and you would have known that it was just an inverse or like that because it closed and it's going to keep on going lower in the market. That gives you a sign. There could have been SMT divergence. There could have been a higher high, a higher high, and a lower high. There could have been a lot of things. That's why you don't want to take trades off of just a fair value gap, guys. Okay, guys, I think I made my point clear across about fair value gaps. Horrible drink. I don't know why I'm still drinking it. Okay. Okay, this is gonna get to the end of the video, but oh my gosh, I dropped my new phone, bro. Oh my gosh, are you okay, baby? All right, bro, chill. All right, so your guys' homework, bro. I'm gonna copy TGR's strat. I'm gonna copy TGR's saying because, bro, like that's what helped me through the most to get these confluences down. And I know what you guys are gonna say, like, bro, why are you copying this dude TGR? Like, he invented the homework for trading. Yeah, he low-key did. But you know what? It's gonna help you guys. It's gonna help because you're gonna guys see. Cause when I seen TGR post the homework, and I'm like, bro, like nobody else is gonna do this, you know? Like nobody else is gonna do it. But if you see someone like me doing it and insane to do it, because it's gonna better you, you're gonna want to do it because that's gonna be like, oh, this dude's like good at marking them out and understands it pretty well. You know, I'm gonna do what he's doing so I can be like him. You know, we're all humans at the end of the day. Like, I'm not copying nobody. Like, I'm just saying that that's what helped me the most, and it was doing the homework for this dude, bro. Okay, I'm gonna put the camera up here. But homework, home. Okay, homework. Okay, bro. Homework. Ifvg day. Fair value gap day. So, and inverse fair value gap day, guys. So, find. Oh, I can't spell. Find 10 FVGs in the market. Inverse fair value gaps. Inverse fair value gaps in the market. And I'm gonna so that's your guys' homework, and then I'm gonna write down the definition for fair value gaps. Me personally, I didn't like writing down the stuff, but like if that's what helps you, like writing down the definition, so you can just go look at it when you trade. Like I can just go show you guys my notebook and stuff. Hold on. Okay. Why is everything falling? Okay. Let me make my shit big, bro. Excuse my language. Made no sense. Made no sense. Alright, bro. Chill. Alright. I was just shooting shots at the market, bro. Like, it been moving different recently. You know what I mean? Alright. Like, you guys can write it down and highlight the information. You know, what you guys mean and stuff. Like, I just wrote examples. But that's when I was, like, pretty, like, not good at, like, doing it. Because I would just depend on the notebook. And I'll be sitting like this on the charts at, like, 6 in the morning like this. Like, literally like this, bro. I'm not jacked like that. Alright. Like this on the charts, and I'll just be looking at my notebook the whole time because I was just depending on my notebook. You don't want to do that. You want to memorize these confluences. That's what helped me the most. So try doing it yourself without writing it down first, but I'm going to just write down everything at the end. For my videos, TGR, write stuff down like mid-vid. Bro, what is this? Okay. TGR explains like all the like writes it down mid-vid, but I'm gonna write everything towards the end of my videos, so if you guys like that. So FVGs are a tool to use for continue. I don't know how to spell that word, bro. Continue. Let me show you. Tool. Continuation in the market. Either I've inverse fair value gaps as well. Oh no, actually, oh, that's bad. Inverse fair value gaps are good for market so inverse fair value gaps are good for market shifts. So like say you're in an uptrend and you find a like 5-minute FEG and you know the market, you know, it closed below it, that means the market's gonna, you know, go down and dump. So good for market shift, either bullish or bearish. Okay, so that's literally all you guys need for fair value gaps, bro. If you guys need more, just comment in the section, or you know, comment or go watch TGR's video if you guys want like more understanding. But I would just use it for, you know, just how to mark it out so you guys can get to trading already. But yeah, that's all you guys need. I'm gonna leave this on here for like a minute. We'll go on my phone, you know, look at my cute face. Alright, bro, chill. Alright, write that down. I'm so dumb. You guys can pause the video. Dummy. Excuse me. But okay, so I know that I'm skipping like the candlesticks and stuff, but damn, why am I so like wide? Yo, okay, everything's going to crap, bro. What's happening? Okay, we're back to normal. But as I was saying, this is a continuation tool, so this is one of the confluences. But I'm gonna be going over candlesticks and the chart and in separate videos, and you guys are gonna need that. too, to understand how the market runs and what tools, like what we need for our tools and what you need to understand. It's like learning basic math. Like you need addition and subtraction in your daily life, which you do, but you don't need like freaking polygrams and freaking big old triangles upside down and stuff with like lines and curvies inside of them. You don't need all that, bro. You just need those tools, like how you just need these tools for trading. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay blessed. God is good. God is great. God is faith. God is everything. You know. If you guys really want it, I'm happy that you guys made it to the end. Comment if I need any improvement, like, you know, any improvement on my explaining skills, or if I yap too much, or you know, I'm just not that funny, or I'm just annoying. So comment, make sure to like, subscribe, and enjoy this video. Have a good night, and put in that work, boys and girls. You guys watch. So later.